Welcome to News 365. I am Venkat. As IPL is now fast approaching, certain controversies and all those things will be discussed about in the coming few days. What you are seeing here is Indian own late Vinu Mankad. Vinu Mankad was popular for certain things called as mankading. Yeah, we are going to discuss about mankading. What is mankading? How that particular delivery or wicket is named after mankading. In 1947, on December 13, when India toured Australia, Mankad was actually bowling. Billy Brown was the non-striker. After seeing that Billy Brown is leaving the crease before ball is being delivered, Vinu Mankad, what he has done is, he didn't deliver the ball, but he allowed non-striker to leave and casual the stumps. Then umpire gave him out. But the players are not happy, though Donald Bradman said it is very much legal thing. ICC approved a way of taking a wicket. So that's how when a non-striker gets out by a bowler, it is called as mankading. Whether it is fair or is unfair or is sportive or moral or legal or technical, whatever it is, that is what. Now I tell you about this. Vinu Mankad got Billy Brown out in 1947. 40 years later, in 1987 in Pakistan, the World Cup, Courtney Walsh, the West Indian bowler who was bowling, West Indies need one wicket to go to semis then. Salim Zafar was the non-striker, and Courtney Walsh saw Salim Zafar leaving the crease, but Courtney Walsh didn't bowl, but he looked at Salim Zafar, who returned back to the crease. He could have taken that wicket like mankading, and West Indies would have been there in the finals, but the sportsman spirit shown by Courtney Walsh is exemplary even today. They could not take the wicket, and West Indies lost the match. Pakistan won and went through the semis. This is in 1987. But today, whenever this thing happened, they remember Courtney Walsh, that what a sportsman spirit, how beautifully he defined how cricket is a gentleman's game. Yeah. Now, what happened after that? The recent incident is, we saw that Ashwin mankading Josh Butler of England in an IPL match. He didn't like it, neither the commentators, but it is very much illegal delivery. Here what we are going to discuss is whether it is legally right or wrong. It is legally right because in 46.16 section in law of ICC, this is a legal delivery. This is very much a legal delivery. Unlike Trevor Chappell, Greg Chappell's younger brother have done totally underarm this thing. But this is very much, and this is how Ashwin got Butler out. And umpire has to give him out because he disturbed the stumps and Butler is still outside the crease. So this is one way. Why I am telling you this is, Ricky Ponting is now the captain of the team which Ashwin plays, that is Delhi Capitals. And Ricky Ponting, before reaching Dubai, where IPL is taking place this year, he said he will talk to Ashwin about this mankading. So he is not happy with these things. He said the team spirit will be disturbed, image will be disturbed. So he want to talk to Ashwin. Ashwin said yes. When he comes to Dubai, Ashwin is already in Dubai. They're actually in that 6 days quarantine. Already in Dubai, he said he'll talk to Ponting. He want to discuss out the issue. Now this is one. But we discuss about what is a legal delivery, what is a dead ball, what is a no ball, what is fair, what is unfair. Now look at this particular slide. Here bowler bowled a huge no ball, at least 1 foot from the crease. But batsman bat is still inside the crease. This is a no ball and he is a fair person here. This is a no ball. Now, for bowling a no ball, what is the punishment? Punishment is extra ball, 1 run and a free hit. Free hit means batsman will not get out. Only run out is the only way where in a free hit ball a batsman can get run out. So, the dice are loaded heavily in favor of batsman, not on the bowler. You are punishing a bowler with a no ball. With a no ball, see, look here also, Lasith Malinga, a big huge no ball, but batsman kept his bat on the crease. So he is right, this is a no ball. They punished him with a no ball, extra run and a free hit to the batsman, and this is IPL 20 T20 matches. This is IPL match. Here what happens, we discuss about the fairness and unfairness. When a bowler is doing a mistake of overstepping, that is crossing the line, batsman is getting a chance, a free hit, he can get a 6 runs, already got 1 ball extra, he got already 1 run. That is 1 ball extra, 1 run plus 6 runs. Just imagine. That extra ball you may get a 4. That is you can win, you can score 10 runs in 1 ball and win the game because of this mistake. The other mistake is reverse. The other mistake is this. Here Ashwin is very much in the crease, but non-striker went out. Like a bowler bowling a no ball, he went out. What Ashwin has done smartly, he disturbed the catches and stumps, and then umpire gave him out because he is not in the crease. How this becomes unfair when he is going out, not punished, when a bowler is bowling a no ball being punished. There should be a rule, because you are taking away 1 run just like that, extra ball which may be a hit, and you cannot get out. So what happens, the next ball, when this happens, the rules, they should sit and decide the rules. If this thing happens, if non-striker is leaving the crease like this, if you are not in a position to give him out, then the ball hitting the batsman either on pad or take him out or whatever it is, 5 runs should be removed from the team side. It's like the reverse of free hit. You should be fair also to the bowlers. This is more of a batsman friendly game now. Bowlers are there to be hit by the batsman? No. Bowler should get equal chance like a batsman. When a bowler is bowling, mostly spinners, comes out to hit the ball, gets beaten, wicketkeeper gathers the ball and stumps him and he is out. When a striker comes out, when wicketkeeper stumps him, when that is out, when a non-striker is going out, when a bowler takes out, why it is not out? This is what ICC said, that is a legal delivery. So these are the things the ICC should. This is a legal delivery. The delivery 46.16 of law of ICC says that is a legal delivery. If that is a legal delivery, here what comes is the dead ball issue. If this is a legal delivery, how it can be a dead ball? If it is illegal, it cannot be dead ball. See, somebody gets out like this, like this Butler, umpire says ball is dead. So a non-striker getting out in a dead ball. How a dead ball and legal delivery can sync together, can be on the same page? It cannot be on the same page. You have to define what is a dead ball. If a bowler, after crossing the crease, fails to deliver for whatever the reason, that is a dead ball. After the dead ball only he gets him out like this. Is it legal? So these are the things where it is a bit confusion. I want everybody to think about, to read about this and know. But these are the things. How somebody can get out in a dead ball. If somebody is getting out, that is life. When there is a life, then how it is dead? Dead means there is nothing the ball can do. But here the ball is doing. He is touching the wickets with the ball. How it can be a dead ball? This is actually I want to discuss with my friends today, because IPL is coming. We will be posting you more and more videos like this. More and more videos. But here I want you all to know one thing is, the crease, whatever crease is there, crease is equally important to bowler and also batsman. Don't think that it is important only to the bowler. If he bowls a no ball, he will be punished with extra ball, 1 run and free hit. And if a batsman comes out and goes scot free, nothing should be done. No. The importance of the crease is same for both batting side and bowling side. Every time. Crease is not dead. Crease is alive. So, what is a dead ball there? Again, when somebody gets out at the non-striker end like Mankading, which I am not happy to use the word, but I don't know what is the other word should be used. Umpire immediately calls that as a dead ball. How somebody can be out in a dead ball? So when he bowls that way, takes a wicket if it is a legal delivery, then striker should have a chance to hit the ball. But that is not happening. Non-striker is getting out. Okay, as on today, non-striker can get out. Like this, it is a legal thing. Morally, maybe not. But these things has to be addressed as the game goes on. R&D should be very active. They should now talk about whether Mankading is allowed or not, because there should be a fierce competition between bat and ball. Definitely, spectators who are sitting either in front of TVs or in the stadium, they will not be happy to see a batsman getting out that way, a non-striker getting out that way. Bowler should use his intelligence and of course his talent to get a batsman out. Yes, everybody accepts that. But this should not be a weakness. He is under pressure. Bowler is under pressure. Non-striker is under pressure because that could be the last over and he is a number 11 batsman. He may not get out. So he wants to go that side, and so that the striker continues striking the next over. That is the strategy. But can he leave? These are the things. These are the things which has to be discussed, and I think Ricky Ponting and Ashwin will have very good discussion about this. I think next week we will have some news about this. But whenever Ashwin comes to bowl, for whichever team, he played for Chennai Super Kings, he played for Kings 11 Punjab, he is now playing for Delhi Capitals. Whenever he bowls, non-striker will be alert, because Ashwin can actually do this again, because he is allowed to do it. It is a legal delivery. Anything which is legal can be done because they are being paid to showcase the talent, the ability, the intelligence and presence of mind. So Ashwin will not take lightly anything. So this is what is going to happen. At the most, Ashwin may tell the batsman or non-striker that, see, if you go out of the crease, I am not going to leave you. I will get you out, Mankading or whatever you call, because I want the wicket to my team, because we can win matches only by defeating, not by stealing. So I think non-strikers will be very mindful about when Ashwin is bowling in this particular IPL. I hope the non-strikers will be careful, that extra careful also, because there is every chance that they may get out due to the intelligence of Ashwin. So I don't want any more butlers like this getting out to Ashwin deliveries. If Ashwin is allowed to bowl like this, more and more Ashwins will come in the world cricket to take the wicket of non-strikers, not the striker. Then what happens to the cricket? What happens to the gentleman game? What happens to the spirit of the game? So I think we are going to discuss about this in the coming 1 week to 10 days. Till then, this is Venkat signing off.